first task of the stream. Let me know when you actually mute me.
Okay.
I need to organize my stuff.
Oh.
Okay, we got some. Oh, okay, I already started. Okay. So, my plan is to work on a dock first. Then I'm going to do some creative building for later on.
I need to go explore underground so I can get some iron to make as many buckets as I possibly can.
That's true, you need a shit ton of it. Alright, you're in. Yeah, I'm working my dock first so we kind of have a way out to the water here. Yeah, because you got a shit ton of building to do. Hello, Mr. Drowned. You don't have a trident, he's nothing to worry about.
I walked too far and I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to all the ground I uprooted? Oh. Walked backwards. I'm like, ah, there it is.
Ah, it's good to see you didn't leave. Okay, so we can get out there pretty good. So we'll wanna... Yeah, we'll expand it over. We'll just go all the way over here. That's not what I wanted to put there. Every time. No. There we go. Like always, I should probably put a crafting table down here, but whatever.
Ah, I'm on fire. Oh god, that's a skeleton.
Where are these going? So right here. Don't get shreked by the skeleton.
So far out of the 4, I'm the only one that hasn't died in this game yet, so I'm trying to keep that as long as I can.
I got mistreated by an Enderman.
I did notice that.
That was unfair.
The funny part is I could see that on stream, and there just happened to be an Enderman by my house at the exact same time. So I was like, what is he doing over here? Then I realized your Enderman was holding grass, mine was holding sand. I'm like, oh, okay. Weird coincidence.
Was a dickbag. Okay. Got the stairs done. We'll fill that in once I'm done. More planks. I need. Just give them all. Give me them all. Give me them all. I need to get a jukebox made, so I can give myself one of that.
Do you have any disc yet?
No, but I could just give myself one. Oh, water bad, water bad, water. There's a lot of things down there. There's a lot of. Hey, guys. Hey, you got that Nautilus. Actually, gonna check something in my settings. See, I like that it lets you use keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
shake that up just a little bit? Yeah.
Although earlier I was watching YouTube, and all of a sudden it just starts frizzing out, like skipping, pausing repeatedly. I was like, what the hell is going on? I realized that I'm late on the keyboard, and the keyboard still affects YouTube.
Yeah, because space is paused.
Yeah.
Okay, none of you have tridents. But I need air. Good Lord.
It is kind of essential for staying alive.
Not a mer person. So we're gonna build off of this. How many we got here? Let's go. Let's go there.
Totally pulling a sparkles while I'm exploring these caves. I just turn my brightness up instead of making torches.
You cheat. Okay, from here, do we want to make them off of here? Yeah, I guess we can do it that way. Over here. Boop, boop. Whoa. Yeah, there's just too many things that want to hurt me right now. Okay. And repeat on the other side. I'll make the fishing dock over there. Perfect.
I just have
Hey, Euro Dave. What's going on? How you doing tonight? What were you saying?
to decide what I want to do for the pillars for the school because they're white, and quartz pillars are not a thing. And I don't know if I want to have to go digging enough doterite for that.
Yeah, thanks for the lights. I figured I'd get a little festive. I got some channel point ideas coming up. I just gotta get some supplies in the mail, so. Alright, man, well, thanks for swinging by. Much appreciated. Yeah. I'll do wood. Yeah, not right now. I think maybe later tonight, but... that's gonna drive me nuts. So thanks for stopping by anyways. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't checked it out yet. I saw it in the Discord right before I went live, but I will check it out for sure. Definitely, we need to get down on some games. I'm silver 1 now, so I'm like halfway to gold. Did a little grinding last night on it, so should just get some dirt. But yeah, I'd love to get into some games with you. The guy I've been playing with, he's a plat, but he's using the Sydney, Australia server, so he's a little laggy. Oh shoot, you bitch, I know you're gonna do it. Oh, I know, I'm just saying I'm almost at gold, so we can both try and grind that. Okay, I think I got enough dirt. Llama party. Oh, this is not gonna let me place this on the bottom of this, is it? Not the way I want to, but you know what, it'll work.
You ever have one of those moments where you think you're walking back towards your base and suddenly run into an abandoned mine shaft?
No. I can't say I've ever had that moment.
Now I have no idea where I am.
Oh, and I just picked up Horizon last night. I haven't used her too much. I played with a couple guys yesterday. One was from Malaysia and one was from New Zealand, so little lag on their end, and got a dub, but not too much more than a little motherfucker's raining coming up out of there. Just drop out and flush. I need to eat.
That's a spider. That's not good.
Just fight him, it's alright. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but I'm in an abandoned mine shaft.
Amanda Bind Shaft.
Abandoned by
No.
Amanda Bynes
Like
mine
little-
shaft.
Get a little taste.
Phrasing. That was bad.
Yeah, yeah, definitely phrasing on that one. I think I got enough dirt. How's your night going, Dave? I know you're about to go to work, but hopefully, so far it's been good. Of course, I don't know how much you enjoy your job either. So. Okay, then I gotta get rid of that dirt. And then, oh, I need to replace that one too. That was a loser. Nope, it's just as difficult.
Assuming I make it out of here alive, I found some beetroot and melon seed.
Okay, I'm just hearing an Enderman run for his life.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, damn. You know, it's the only problem that the Twitch app has is when I set up my stuff through my Twitch manager, the stream manager, it will change. Like, it won't always save the game that I select. So sometimes when I start the stream, it says it doesn't show what game I'm playing.
Hmm.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I know on Xbox it at least popped up and said you were playing Minecraft on Twitch right away. But that's on Xbox, so.
I'll show you if I- okay. Let's go for that. I gotta make some fences. Fence gates, I guess.
But yeah, the pillars between the windows on UA High School might end up being like smooth stone.
Okay, I need to leave like a 2-block gap here. So 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get the command tower built after I get done with the dock. I'm not gonna have like the booklet explaining everything done until probably next time.
Okay.
So we'll probably have to do a little off-stream work. Because I don't want to sit here and have people staring at just staring at one spot because it doesn't show the keyboard. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think that'll be plenty of gap. Plenty of gap. Good size. There. Yep. Okay. Now our dirt trick, because that's just how Minecraft works. Directionalize, I think. Turtle. Okay. That's the first side. This side should be a little bit easier, maybe. Just have to get a little creativo.
Wait a minute, I can use it to make a crafting while I'm down here.
Yeah, be completely honest. Oh yeah, once I start Apex, I'm gonna need a game like this just to relax.
You need a what?
I'm gonna need a game like this just to relax. I mean, compared to Warzone, Apex can be sweaty, but Warzone's like oh my god. I was just getting wrecked. Dirt all up in the
Oh jeez. Killed myself with gravel.
Did you say you killed yourself or almost killed yourself?
Almost killed myself. You'd get a pop-up if I died.
Oh, I know, it's just being funny.
Oh, that's a spider spawner.
Oh, time to save that boy. Holy shit, no! Oh, what? What? Why?
Don't touch me.
Oh, that'll make a good TikTok.
What happened to your chest?
What happened to your chest? Senior ass McFuck decided to fucking blow a hole in the goddamn floor.
I just look up and you got shit floating everywhere.
Fucking creeper. I walk in and he's just like, "What's up, dog?" Boom, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Garbage person.
Oh fuck. Axe. Lost my sword. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's not good.
Don't get poisoned.
I
It's a bad idea.
mean, it won't kill me at least, but I don't have any.
Don't leave your doors open either. It's a bad idea.
I don't have any food. I didn't expect to find a
Well,
abandoned mine shaft and only brought 2 chickens with me.
just 2 literal chickens you're just torn.
Yes, I just tore off their head and ate them raw.
Okay, just cobble that blew up. That's fine. It's still spicy.
Oh, shit.
Hey Anna, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy the movie.
That's unfortunate. Well, there goes that badge of honor.
Hmm.
I died.
Oh, you did. Oh, by a zombie.
Yeah, I was crafting a sword.
Hey, Madhead, what's going on, man? Much love, brother. I'm assuming it's late as hell where you're at.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute you while I trek to try to find my
Yeah.
stuff.
You good? How's your night been going? I gotta make a bunch of fences. We'll do a couple down there. Hey, good to hear. Well, thanks for stopping by tonight. I just decided to kind of have a. Well, I started Minecraft last Wednesday, and I kind of just keeping them kind of chill. But I hope you're enjoying it. How'd New Dawn go? I didn't get to watch too much of the stream because my kid was a little crazy today. Perfect. Now I need to go make like a shit ton of fences. Back. Just missed a creeper blowing up my damn chest. That was always fun. Or is always fun. Try to make sure I don't fall in any random holes that are popped up around here. Already found a few big old mine shafts. I meant to go look for iron for a new axe. Yeah, I've been trying to watch as much of New Dawn that you're playing because compared to Far Cry 5, New Dawn is a fairly straightforward story. Far Cry 5 obviously has a lot more endings. I think New Dawn only has 2 endings, if I remember. Where most Far Cry games have 3. But again, I do believe New Dawn was meant to be more of a DLC than it was meant to be a legitimate game. There it goes. That should be enough, honestly. Let's see if we can do this. I better count how many I need. But yeah, you're catching the beginning of my little world here. Once I get my dock built, I'm gonna go into creative and get some stuff out. Dark Cogs, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by the stream. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Yeah, I got some lights up on the background. Yeah, I figured I'd get a little festive, you know. Do I have any step 3? Perfect. I'm getting some like beard ornaments and stuff for channel points, but thanks, Bretta. I'm getting some festive stuff for channel points, but Amazon isn't making it easy. Okay, let's make those all into sticks. Boom. Okay, I need 16 fence gates. That's a lot of them. 16, okay. 16 fence gates, and then we can make the rest into fences. But what you up to tonight, Cogs? We'll start with that. Oh, I need dirt too, because placing these is a pain. Man, it is popping off in my city lately. There are cop cars everywhere. Okay, this is not going to be easy no matter how I do it. So let's do some pre-placement here, and I can do the rest from the surface. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a goddamn drowned. Oh, get out of here, you little fucking trident bitch. That trident boy will fucking Shrek me. Oh, god damn it, he'll Shrek me so fast. Dude, I'm just trying to build my dock, you fucking cockback. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh god, oh god. Oh, that was close, boys. That was close. Ah, some fine, tasty chicken to save my life. Deal with it. Gonna have to deal with it. Well, that was a waste of that last chicken. Where is he? He's on the surface. He does like 3 or 4 hearts of life, so he's fucking lethal. Okay, we can do this side at least. He will throw this at me through the water though. So I got hit by 2 in my house the other last stream. So okay. That's the wrong thing. I meant to put the fence gate. That is the fence. Aw, bitch. I need an axe. Do I have enough? Nope. Nope. Cobble, there we go. I need to organize my chest. A creeper literally just blew my chest up, so they're a bit disorganized. Didn't blow up my bed though, that's what's important. Okay, so just get those out of there for now. I can just hear that drone hovering over there. Yep. Fucking dick. You wanna drop that for me? Of course not. Of course not. Okay. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Jesus Christ. Get out of the water. Holy. I just want to build my boat dock. I got too much going on. And it's frustrating. Putting these fence these doors down is not easy. You kind of got to be right on it. Okay. I was overcomplicating it apparently. Well, we'll deal with him in the morning. Let's just see what's around here. Skelly bro. Couple creepers. We don't want to deal with them. Yeah, I walked in my house earlier and there's just a creeper standing right there. He blows up all my shit. Where's my bow? There it is. Let's go deal with some creepers. I've never jumped over a creeper before. That was fun. Them pro level moves. So once I get a little more established, I'm going to be building some structures so we can start pranking each other. Oh my god, Hedge's house. Right now I'm just trying to get some basic stuff built. I will be doing some of that later in creative. So. I gotta protect Hedge's house. Hey, thanks for sticking around, Madhead. I'm sure you're jumping between streams right now, so I get you. I need to get those. I'm just chilling, you know. Building. Eventually I'm going to build llama land here. That's why we're slowly getting a little... kind of a... Those are all from traders. That's terrible. Okay, that'll despawn now. I want to finish my dock. So then I can build a command tower and a little trading hut for us. Because I do have... Right now I've only got Animeweez on with me, but I do have 2 other people on this server, so... And we will be pranking the crap out of each other once we've all got a nice established setup. This motherfucking creepers, man. I fucking hate creepers. That's all I'm gonna say. Did he even blow anything up? He didn't. He didn't blow anything up. Okay. Well, that creeper was an alright guy. Fair enough, fair enough. I need to make some torches. Maybe that'd be a good idea. What do you think? Just make a few here. Oh, I can make a campfire. Sure. Make one of those and we'll make some torches. Get out here. Keep the creepers and stuff away. Probably need to light up the inside of my... This isn't going to be my full-time house. I will build a much more elaborate house eventually. But for right now, this is just kind of what I have while I'm building. It's going to take some prep work to get everything built up. And if you guys check your channel points, I did add a couple of new ones for Minecraft. Right now, all I've got is build this, which... Oh, he blew up some of this. Which basically you can tell me what to build. I maybe build this stream, maybe build next stream, just depends on what it is and what I'm doing. And then I've got Pillage the Village, which basically I will go and find a village and loot it and burn it to the ground. So, got a couple more ideas, I just need to finalize the ideas. Because if there's enough interest, we'll probably keep up with Minecraft for a little while. Because I got some fun ideas. And if you guys ever want to join in and there's enough interest there, I could always start up a realm, stuff like that. Oh, I did. Thank you. Much appreciated. I need need to heal is what I need to do. I got a bunch of cod. We'll get it cooked up. Now, I wish the Xbox had hardcore, like the one if you die, it's done, but we just plan on hard for now. Do you blow up my cat now? You took out my cactus, yeah. Because as you can tell, this is a very basic square house that was just built to get me by, get me safe. So get the dock built, so I've got access out there and a little bit safer way to fish. And then we'll do some creative work. And I'm the only one in this server, that has access to creative. So. Anime Weeze is out there somewhere. He's building something quite impressive, and I will be happy to show it off once he gets it done, but it's going to take him a minute. Waiting for daytime and to heal because there's some Trident boys down here that are just some real fuckheads. Yeah, see. I need to put dirt on the bottom of these raw wood so I can lay the fences in between them. Oh, he got struck by a creeper. Okay. This is going to be setting up for a roof over the fishing part. Yep, you got wrecked by that creeper, son. I almost got shreked by a Trident boy, so it's alright. I like to go up. I think 3's high enough. Then I'll put a roof on top. Yeah, 3's fine. 3's fine. Now, I focus a lot more on building. Anime Weeze will probably, once he gets his stuff built, be hitting the mines and stuff a little bit more, but... The mines. The net. Oh, you mother. I'll get you one day. One day you're gonna die. Fucking piece of garbage. Where is he? Right there, we're going. Mission Impossible. Better get that Trident. Did he? He didn't give me the nauticals. Oh, he did. He gave me the nauticals. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the Trident. Almost died for that shit. Okay. Now we can finish this though. Hello, dolphin boy. Okay. This finished, and that's kind of the tedious work done, honestly. I didn't put that right. Yeah, the dirt's just there because the fences will not let you place them down unless there's something underneath them. Or the fence gates won't let you place them down. How so, my man? Is that in a good way or a bad way? I hope in a good way, but if it's in a bad way, I hope it's not too bad. Based on the face, I'm hoping it's more in a funny way than a terrible one. And then we'll get some. This dock always takes a lot of wood to make, especially when I get to making the roof. I want to go up 3 on all of. Yeah, but 2 will be fine because I will bring it across. Oh my god, there's another Trident asshole down there. Hey, what's going on? Right now I'm building my boat dock / fishing pier. So the boats will go into here, and then you can just open the gate and take them out. But that way they won't go like flying away or anything. How you doing tonight? Alright, Madhead, thanks for the lurk, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Much love to you too. I'm doing good, honestly. I'm just kind of having a chill stream, enjoying the Minecraft vibes. I always wanted to stream this, so I'm glad I finally decided to. Right now, I'm just getting the dock finished, and then I'm gonna move on to some more creative stuff because we do have a couple people in the server, so we are gonna be pulling some pranks on each other every now and again. But this is only the second stream, so we're still kind of in that beginning building phase, if you know what I mean. Right now, let's just work on getting the basic layout done. Hold on. Are you a fan of Minecraft? Do you like to build? Yeah, that look right. Cool. Yeah, honestly, when I first, my wife and my older brother started playing it. Yeah, very true. When they started playing it, I didn't play it at first because I played a lot of Call of Duty and stuff, and blah blah that. But once I got into it, it really got me addicted to like open world crafting survival games. But you're very true. That's the one thing great about Minecraft is like right now this is a very chill vibe. I kind of wish I could have some music going, but being on Xbox, they don't give me that ability. Oh, except for those Trident boys, everything's chill. Okay. And then for the roof, I'll probably do like this off of it. I like that a game as simple as Minecraft allows you to do so much in it. And we're gonna have to get a lot of wood for that. Yeah, yeah. So when I first, when my brother and my older brother and my wife were first playing it, I didn't really, I didn't really think I could get into it that much or have that much fun. And then I've got probably close to 3,000 hours in this game now. So done a lot, you could say. But it's one of those games that once you start playing, I mean, you could literally pass hours could go by and you wouldn't even realize. Some say impressive. I would say, it shows how little of a life I have, but it's not the only game I have that many hours in, so I just like playing games, I guess. But I really like building. I love just having the freedom to make what I want to. Surprisingly enjoyable. And it's one of those games that doesn't have like a gender or age definition, Because I think there's a lot of stereotypes with games, like who should play it. Yeah. And it's very educational for younger kids. So you're unintentionally using a lot of math skills and stuff. And there's also more intensive stuff you can do too, like the online servers they have available too. So. But yeah, I always wanted to stream it because I really enjoy playing it a lot. Because I'm on console, I always worried that people are going to be like, oh, you're not on PC, but then I stopped caring and just started focusing more on enjoying the game. And yeah. And it's been pretty good so far. So do you have any plans for the holidays? I don't want birch, I want oak. That should have been an oak tree, but it was birch. If you can't tell, I'm trying to get a little more festive with the lights at least. Yep, exactly. That is the number one most important thing when it comes to streaming is enjoy the game. Because if I'm not enjoying it, how could you enjoy watching me play, you know? Okay. Yeah, I know with everything... Oh, do I have any bones? No. I know with everything going on in the world right now, holiday plans are a little tough. For me... Hey, Tilted, thanks, man. Much appreciated. I figured I'd get a little festive, you know? But my plans are really just being at home with the family for the holidays. My son's only 19 months, so this will be his first Christmas where he can really open presents on his own. And Thanksgiving was, he really enjoyed it. So, how you doing tonight, Tilted? I gotta make a bunch of stairs. So. I'm not doing that at fucking Acadia. If you love the lights, just wait till I get the beard ornaments and those channel points set up. Yeah, see, my grandma had a tradition that, like, the holidays were really about getting together and being with the family. And ever since she passed, my family really hasn't upheld that tradition very much. So with my son, I'm just trying to be a lot more holiday focused than I have been in the past. You can tell how beginning this is because I would never have a farm like that normally. Okay, let's just make a crafting table and put it down here. Nope, neither of those are what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, we actually have a Christmas tree up already. It's not visible because of my backdrop, but it's right over there. My wife actually put it up like mid-November. She encouraged me to let her do it. I'm normally like a tree on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving. But with this year and everything that's been going on, I don't see why we couldn't have put it up earlier. It's not a real tree though. We had thought about that, but those can be a bit of a pain. Oh, this is where the real nightmare starts, folks. Fucking stairs. Yeah, and especially with a kid, you know, his age, he's a pretty good kid. He's not too crazy, but it's just better to get it done early. I wonder, actually, that's all Acadia. I'd rather this roof be darker. I wonder if we get close enough to a spruce area. I'm more worried about when we actually put presents under the tree and what he does to them. I don't think we are by a spruce or a dark oak forest here. No. Okay, we're just going to stick with this. So I'm not doing a brighter, and I don't want to make it red with that Acadia. But yeah, I do have some interesting channel point ideas for the future. If I can get the stuff quick enough, I'm going to do a community channel point thing to do a glitter beard. If not, I'll probably just do it for a stream anyways, but... Okay, let's stick with the easy to do ones first, I guess. Gotta make them turn. Okay. Bridging the gaps where it becomes a lot more difficult. Becomes incredibly difficult, actually. So you've got to get, like, the very back corner of the stairs, like, right down there, to get it to place that way. Okay. Bridging that gap. Oh, and there we go, right next to his ground. Portal strong. Are you already in the nether? Is that what you're telling me? Anime Ways is really good at getting in the nether quickly. As long as that drown doesn't have a trident, I'm fine with him being down there. Yeah, one big plan I have for the holidays that I am trying to uphold this year is my grandma always made a bunch of pumpkin breads and pumpkin pies. For the past few years, I haven't been able to really make them, so I'm hoping to actually get some done this year and hand them out to people. Okay, and we'll probably just do planks on the inside there. Fill it in. Just do it like that. Simple and easy. There's a spider who's coming to wreck my fucking day. Get out of here. Yeah, see, my grandma she had like these two big stand-up freezers in her basement. And she used to fill them full of pumpkin breads. So we had them all year round. And I mean, she would make a couple hundred every year. And she'd give them to the mailman, the trash guys, all of the family. Anybody that would take one. And for so long, I've been wanting to do that again. And I mean, I don't really have the financial resources to make a lot of them. But I have enough to for my family and a few people around me in the neighborhood. So, but yeah, I could eat pumpkin bread and pumpkin pie all year long. It's one of those things people really only eat like once a year, and I don't know why. Oh, just trying to finish the roof here, guys. I don't know what hit me. Is it a skeleton? But yeah. I don't know, I grew up wanting to be a chef because of my grandma. So the holidays kind of special to me just because I love cooking. It gives me an opportunity to make pretty big meals. Yeah, exactly. Hoping this year will get me get the kid involved. I try and get him to cook with me, but since he's so little, sometimes it's actually a little more dangerous than it is successful. Nope, that's not what I thought I had in my hand. I thought I had the dirt. Okay, we gotta start the corner. Okay, these ones are a little, well, they're actually gonna be a pain in the butt to do. Well, I hope you get to do something fun for the holidays. I know at least right now it's hard to really do anything. Shrek by a zombie again. Because I think the holidays aren't really about like Christmas or whatever you celebrate. It's really more about what is going on over there. Well, at least you're gonna do something, you know. It's less about the things you get and stuff like that, but more about the people you get to experience it with. I wouldn't say that I've had a few rough years in the past, but just my family in general. Just went through some stuff, so the holidays have become a lot more important for us in that sense. That really was a skeleton. But I know the holidays aren't for everybody. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas music or Christmas movies. But we all celebrate it in our own ways. I'm like super focused on making sure I hit this corner. I built a pirate ship at one point. Yeah. So you get what I'm saying. Oh, come on. Well, let me ask you, what's the weather like where you're at? Because it's getting really cold here, and that's always like, that's when, like, to me, is the start of the holidays. Because my birthday's in November, and it's always cold on my birthday. It wasn't too bad this year. Because I know in some places it's already getting snow, and to me, that's like, that's when it really feels like Christmas to me. Oh, I gotta jump down to do this. Yeah, it's the same way here. The weather we're getting now, normally we'd have snow, but it's just been cold. I would prefer it to snow if it's gonna be this cold. But I don't know, everything's kind of chaotic right now, so especially around here. Now, do you like the cold, or are you more of like a warm weather kind of person? Because I don't like super cold stuff, but I don't mind the cold too much. Oh, I'm glad I noticed that now. 8-8. Because of the sticks, maybe? Yeah, sticks. 8, okay. So we need 8 of those. Boom, bang, boom. I probably need more wood. Yep, I need more wood. Okay, you're kind of like me. I like that fall weather where it's like kind of like that light jacket weather. I don't like it being super cold, and I don't like it being super hot. I would rather it be really cold though than really hot, because it's much easier to warm yourself up than it is to cool yourself down. Yeah. See, in Kansas, where I'm from, weather is a very questionable thing sometimes, especially in the winter. You can have some days that are sunny, and then they're just like the worst you've ever seen. 5 boats. Surprisingly, I got this built a little faster than I thought I would. And I probably should actually close that off here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So you know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I need 3 more boats. Probably I'll do so. Yeah, we had one summer where it was like super cold in the morning, and it had rained right before it got super cold, so everything was covered in ice. The snow was covered in ice, the roads. Then, like a couple hours later, it warmed up and melted everything, and was like, honestly, nice weather. And then that night, it all froze again, so it just turned into a huge ice slick again. Gotta love places with that kind of mix of weather, though. Because Utah is kind of like Kansas. There's a lot of farm out there, I think, or I believe so. Ice is the worst. Yes, I would agree. I'm not a fan. We're gonna build some walls here. But this has to be gated off, so that way when you're fishing, you don't get attacked by shit. But for now, we'll leave that for now. Okay, I'm actually going to empty my inventory, because what I'm about to do is going to be in creative. I'm gonna get rid of this arrow so I don't have to stare at it the whole time. settings. Ah. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Set that for creative, set this for survival. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to build a couple of things for the communal. So we got Hedge's house there. I'm assuming Anime Weeze is building in this area. And then I don't actually know where Vamp's house is. Other than this, which I'm assuming is her house. So I'm going to go build these in the desert. So I'm adding a couple things here. A command tower that's going to have the ability for me as the moderator of this server to give people access through commands of certain things. And then I'm building like a little trade hut so we can all trade between each other. Look at the tiny garden. I do want to look at my dock to see what it looks like though. We'll make it better. We'll make it better. So does it ice often when it snows there? We always kind of have like a 50-50. Okay, so we're going to build a stone tower for this. So we're going to need these, do some cracks. Regular. I'm not good at like laying these things decoratively, so we're not even going to clear it. Okay. See, Kansas is kind of like a 50-50, honestly. Oh, yeah. See, I used to live in the country, and that was something we dealt with a lot because the water we would get it was like filtered straight from the lake. So we'd have to winterize our pipes quite often. Okay, so right now we're just working on this base tower. And if I'm gonna build it, probably do something. Traveling trader. Yeah, we'll build it over here. Yes, I grew, so my wife is more of the horse person than I am. So when I was growing up, my grandpa had a farm, but I helped him on it, but not really. And my wife grew up, her aunt had horses, so she grew up taking care of horses. But I had horses right across the street. The road, because I lived on a dirt road from me. So I saw them all the time. I had ridden horses, but those things are big, man. 9, 10, I think that'll be fine. But where most of the farms out here are either soybean or corn farms. Those are kind of the two big that you'll find around here is soybean and corn. I think the fields that were around my high school were cornfields. But I know the field that I would pass heading out of the little town that I lived near onto the country roads, that was a big soybean field. So Anime Weeze is just getting rips all over the place. It's just outside. That's funny. Now I'm guessing you probably live in a bigger city, just based on the general questions. Or am I wrong and you actually yourself are on a farm? Oh my god. Small town, okay. See, most of the small towns out here are like small farm towns. So it's either for cattle or it's for crops. When I was really little in like grade school, the town I lived in was very small. Well, yeah, I'll get on how small it was in a second. But it had a slaughterhouse in it, so every night you could hear that thing going off. So it wasn't always the most pleasant, but so the town I grew up in and the town that I ended up inevitably going to school in shared the same high school. And the high school had about 300 kids, and that was three towns together. So that kind of gives you an idea of how small my small town is. I don't want to make this too tall, but I think I'm going to go like 8. Because we're going to build on top of this. I have to use a command to get a command block, so I probably won't be adding that in this stream. Yeah, I mean, being in the town, the small, I don't live in those small towns anymore. I live in the capital of Kansas now. But it's one of those things where it is comfy and it's nice and you do know everybody. But at the same time, everybody knows everything about you. So there is times where it gets quite frustrating. But compared to living in a big city, I'd take a small town any day. I just miss being able to see the stars, to be honest with you. I grew up in the country, so I remember just going out in the middle of the night and just checking out the stars. Yes. So where I'm in like the eastern side of Kansas. Kind of up in the upper right corner of it, basically, close to that. I'm in Topeka, the capital. That's where that. If you go to western Kansas, it is very densely populated in woods. That's where a lot of our more dangerous things, like the timber rattlers we have and stuff, are at. But I grew up with woods all behind me. The house I lived in actually had like a private lake behind it and some woods and stuff all around it. Okay, I need a pressure plate, and I don't know exactly what that. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, for being a kid, at times it was very hard to live out there just because um, you didn't have the most contact with your friends and stuff, just because of how far away from everybody you lived. But now that I'm an adult and I know how hectic life can be, I want to be out in the country again. Honestly, it's really nice. When I was growing up, I always remembered just being able to go outside and you could literally smell the trees. I mean, they were all around us. But being near the woods also brings some dangers you have to be careful of. So I know we had a lot of coyotes and we never saw it, but we always heard there was like a cougar in the woods behind my house. I used to run around there like a kid all the time, or run around there as a kid all the time. But every place has got its dangers, so. And as a kid, you're not even thinking about that. You're just having fun. Okay, I don't even know if I'm going to keep this filled up because I need to make stairs that go up. So if I just do like this. I got fancy with these stairs, guys. Did you always grow up in a small town? Because I've lived in both small towns and big cities through my life. Okay, we kind of did that, but not really. One too many. Okay, now what I would like to do is branch this off a little bit here and try and bring them up this way. Be kind of fancy dancy with it. Okay. That's how I was. So until I was in 5th grade, I lived in the country. And then my dad moved to, I wouldn't call it like a big city, but around here it's one of the bigger cities. I mean, not in Kansas, but in my area. And it was a big change for me, honestly. I was used to a school with maybe 150 kids, and was going to a school with like close to 500 kids, and I liked it, and I learned a lot from it, and I made some great friends there when I was going there, but nothing really beats the peaceful nature of small towns. At least in my opinion, but like I said, I grew up living a kind of a country life, so hometown was kind of everything to you. Okay, that one stays. That one needed to stay. Yeah, see? I got some like fancy stairs, and then we'll put the floor up here. Yeah. Well, I know there's some people who prefer a bit more chaos when it comes to cities and stuff, but I don't know. For me, it's just being able to go outside, take a deep breath of fresh air, and just have a little bit of peace around you is something I really miss. I'm really bad with glass in this game, so I'm like, oh, do I put glass here? Maybe. I won't do the back wall. Honestly, being in a small town is what led me to playing video games, so I can't say it was all bad. I would love to own a house in the country. That's kind of mine and my wife's goal for the future. Um, we're not sure exactly when that will happen, but the country is the dream. Maybe we'll be back there one day. Because when me and my wife started living together, I still lived at the house I grew up in. Um, she actually moved in with me fairly early. And we loved that house, just the peace and quiet of it. The fact that, I mean, we were 3 miles away from a small town and 30 minutes away from any kind of large town. So the kind of peace you had it's really hard to find that. And of course, we were young, so we wouldn't have been able to afford the house when it came up for sale, and a bunch of other things that happened. And that's life, but you move on and you learn. But yes, I would love to live in the country again. What about you? Are you kind of like you like the small town life, or would you like to get back to a big city one day? Because I mean, we love to live in the country, but there's also a couple of bigger cities that we wouldn't mind living in either. More for the kid and the education he would get in those areas. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in having dreams and never giving up on them. So, I mean, I'm sitting here now because of a dream, and I think one day we'll get there. It's all about the persistence and patience. I guess. I don't know Utah too much. I've only been out of Kansas to Oklahoma and Texas. Um, but I had a friend who lived in Montana, and he said if you're really looking for woods, that's the place to go. I don't know if you're. I never know with people if there's a huge fan of the states they live in or not. Because I love Kansas. I love this state, and I don't really ever see myself wanting to leave. But at the same time, I know a lot of people who wouldn't want to stay. Yeah. A lot of mountains, a lot of woods, a lot of areas where you can just get away from everything. There's a lot of places like that though, not just in Montana. So. But I could understand, or I know the appeal of that life. For me, living on a dirt road and just being able to live that peaceful life meant so much. Yeah, yeah. Kansas is a very religious state as well, so I understand you there. And that's not for everybody either. You know, I'm not a huge religious person, and there's some things in this state that definitely I don't agree with. But yeah, Utah is it's kind of in that area. Okay, we're gonna bring this over. I think we'll be good to bring it all the way over, honestly. Now, is like Montana a state you have been looking at, or is there like a specific state you really want to move to? I'd say like California, but that doesn't really fit your radar. Oh, but nice, nice, perfect. Okay, now we just build the room up here. Four, perfect. Okay, that's cool. Germany's interesting. Me and my wife always wanted to move to Ireland. I think it's still a dream to go visit. But yeah, Germany's a cool place. A lot of good food there. I really only know countries and other states by their food, so. Okay. Yeah. See, that's kind of where we're at. We would love to live a nice country life, but it is all about the money. And that's the worst thing about this world is you've got to financially be able to support what you want to do, but we'll get there. All of us will. You just gotta keep on it. Okay, this is awkward. I made this actually even. Hey Wes, what's going on, man? Throwing the hype in chat, loving it, loving it. That's gonna bug me, but I guess we can make it even. I can just fix it later. This will contain the command block. What is down here? Fucking spider. How you doing tonight, Wes? West? Keep saying that. Get out of here. Okay. And we probably do the rest in glass just to make it look as epic as possible. Oh, come on, come on. Cheater. This is to help everybody. This is so you don't have to spend ages dyeing 16,000 glass panes blue. This does not benefit me personally. Cheater. I feel like I don't just go erase all the glass he's already made. Oh, come on. Oh, yep. That's smooth. Smooth. Panes are such a pain to lay down because of that. Or, whatever they're called. Tedium. So Far Cry 5 is my Sunday stream. I will be playing that every Sunday until we beat it. And I will be doing all 3 endings. We already did the first easy ending, but yeah, I will be streaming that on Sunday. I have a set, if you check my channel, I have a kind of a set schedule, at least right now, for what games I play. It's going to get a little jumbled up at the first of the year, but I have actually already beat that game as well. Hey, that's good to hear, Wes. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. Just kind of having a chill, laid back stream, just building. Oh, no, you're fine. Not a lot of people really set the Twitch schedule because a lot of people are pretty fluid with their schedule. Just being a stay-at-home dad means I know exactly what times I'm gonna have to stream. So okay, so we're gonna need a couple things, and I'm not gonna really set this up until off stream because I have to use a lot of commands to get a command block. So hey Eliza, how you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're having a good night. If I could remember where these buttons were. Minecraft's added so much. Okay, it's gotta be near here. There they are. Stone button. And no, we'll just do another one. So yeah, stone button. And this. I guess that's really not needed. I guess I'm just gonna be the one implementing it. But... Well, let me do that. No, it won't. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the night. Got a little festive with the Christmas lights. Had some good chats. Just in general enjoying it. I hope everyone else is having a good night too. Right now I'm working on some stuff for some later on stuff when it comes to pranking each other on this game. So just doing a little of that work. Then I'm gonna get back to doing some survival crafting. Are you a fan of the Minecraft? Hey, that's good. Oh yeah, that game looked really interesting. I looked into it a little bit. Okay. I will say Minecraft is one of those games that you either absolutely love to play or you don't. And West, I was checking out Hunt Showdown while you're playing it today. My kid was just being a little crazy, so I didn't really have a chance to chat much, but that game looks intense. So now I'm going to build like a little trading hut. Oh, no, I get you on that. Guitar Hero did that to me. Every time I'd play it, after I would get done playing it, I'd just have a super light head. But that's fair. You know, like I said, it's not for everybody. And you play some really interesting games. Like I said, Gris looked really intriguing. I like games that use a really interesting art style. That game looked really kind of free-flowy too. I'm still just trying to use what I have near me, but I hate building everything out of oak. I need planks. And no, I'm not doing everything in creative. I'm just doing this stuff in creative because it's benefits the whole server. Yeah. Yeah, and that game it was beautiful, honestly. The way it looked and the movement style. Because when you're dealing with a game that's like a high art game like that, sometimes the art's focused on a little more than like the character movement. Where are these planks? But that had beautiful movement too. That really draws me into games. Is the art style. There's one I streamed a little bit of it called The Flame and the Flood. That's it's not the similar art style, but it's also kind of a more art orientated style. This isn't going to be too big of a place. Yeah. Fairly small. It's just going to be a little tricky. Alright, Eliza, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Always enjoy seeing some familiar faces in chat. Well, I hope that's for a good reason. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's work on getting... So this right here, what I'm building right now, is like going to be a little trade place. Because right now, we've got three other people on the server with me. 2 are not in the game with us right now, because one of them is traveling and the other one is taking care of a child. But I want to have a place that we can bring our extra overflow and kind of be able to exchange it with each other for trade items. So, because I have some like saddles and stuff that I really don't need right now. And if there is a lot of you guys watching that would like to get involved, this game I have recently learned is completely cross-platform. So I would be willing to purchase a Realms for all of us to get involved in. The benefit of a Realms is it could be accessed at any time, so unlike this server, which is just a normal Xbox Minecraft server, I would not have to actually be online for everyone to play, so we could have a lot of fun with it. I am on console, so obviously I do not have accessory to mods. I've never really played with the mods, so I don't know how fun they can be versus playing just with the OG vanilla, but if anyone's interested, I'm always welcome to people joining. Love to build the community up. And for right now, these first couple of streams are not going to be the most exciting streams, obviously, because I'm kind of doing a lot of prep and build work. Yeah, that's Minecraft's not free. That's the one thing about it. We actually, when I got my wife a Xbox One for her birthday, and it came with Minecraft. So we have it. But you know, if you ever do get it, let me know. We can always get up on a Realms. PC has a lot more options than Xbox, obviously, because of an Xbox just couldn't handle some of the mods that are out there. To be 100% honest with you, it's just not designed that way. So, and that is fine. Oh, okay. Why is it not available for you? Is it like an area thing? Or just you can't get access to it? Because I know there is some areas that have issues with it. Okay. Okay. I feel you there. Well, I plan on making this series fairly long. So maybe once I do get the realms fired up, we can get a bunch of people involved in it. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta do it. Can I actually... No, I can't crouch them. You know... Because I would like to get a nice community server going at some point. Like I said, right now this is just like an Xbox server. So I don't actually know how many people can join. I think it's like 6, but I'm not 100% sure on that. How's this gonna look sitting in between there? Oh, that's fine. I can put... So yeah, what I'm doing right now, so like this spot right here is gonna be kind of like the community area. So this is gonna be for the players who are in the server. So right now it's just me, AnimeWheeze, VampXP, and Hedgies. But this will be a place. So this is gonna have a command block in it, so they can ask for things like. There's going to be stipulations. So, like, AnimeWheeze is building UA High School from My Hero Academia, which is going to be a really cool build once he's finished, but it's going to take an epic amount of blue glass. And blue glass is very hard to get, naturally. So, there'll be a stipulation that if he brings me the same amount of glass panes that he needs dyed blue, I will exchange it for him into... and then there'll be other things that you could ask for other prices. I'm actually going to write... in Minecraft book and quill, I'm gonna write out a whole thing. I'm just gonna do some of that off stream because I don't want to just sit here and be typing for 20 minutes. And then this, at least for right now, there's only 4 of us, so each of these chests is gonna be for a certain person, and that person can basically come in here and put in, you know, I have an extra horse saddle, so I'll put like a horse saddle in here. Somebody else could come in here, see what's in here, and exchange any of these items for something of hopefully an equal value. So once I get some villagers, though, I will actually have like a little walled-in village made for them. But thank you. I try to make some smart ideas, and especially since we're on... Okay. Speaking of, I need to fix this. Hold since we are on mine or Xbox, we don't have access to nearly as much as a PC player would have. So you kind of got to be a lot more creative with how you go about things. So like me and Anime Weez, we played Minecraft a lot together. We've done prank servers before, where we prank each other, and it's actually a lot harder to do on Xbox because there's not a bunch of mods and stuff that make it a lot of fun. But we get by with plenty of good laughs. And I'm hoping I can bring some good content to the channel. They've added a lot that could make it very interesting to do pranks and stuff, so. Okay, now I need the signs. Now what kind of games do you normally play? Yeah. That's some kind of interesting. Are you more into like actiony games, or you play more like the more simple, like, I don't know. What kind of games are you into, I guess? That'd be just the general question. I need signs. Yeah, so any typing I'm going to wait to do until later. Oh my god. Yeah, once I get all of the supplies, I will make like a little bar. Or I always call it a coffee shop since... Oh, there's a witch. Definitely action. Okay. So it would be like... I hate asking people this question. Because growing up, when everyone was like, what's your favorite musician? I hate that question. But what would you say is like your favorite game? And if you're looking at getting Far Cry 5, I would say look forward. You're gonna have a lot of fun playing it. I got addicted to Far Cry through Far Cry 4, and just never really looked back. I might do that the opposite way actually for the torches. Yeah, you know how it is, West. Far Cry 4, it took me forever to figure out the easy ending where you just don't go anywhere. I already showed the easy ending on my stream of yeah, not to give anything away. Oh, I will agree with you there. That is a good one. I played it on PS3. So I played it pretty early on when it came out. Hey West, if you're listening, I want to ask you that same question. What would you say is your go-to favorite game? I know that's a terrible question to ask any gamer, because like right now, if someone asked me that, I would definitely say Subnautica, without question. That's a game I could sit and play for hours. I hate that doesn't let me put torches on the back of these things. What's your favorite game, like, of all time? Like, if you had one game that you were just gonna have to sit there and play all the time, what would you pick? Oh no, you're fine. I know you're a big supporter out there. That's why I said if you were listening, so it's no big deal. Okay, I think that's all I'm really gonna do there for now. I'll kind of get some more decorations and stuff in here in a little bit, but 'cause I need to make a bridge across. Fair enough, fair enough. Man. You know, I've always been interested in that game, but I never thought I could actually get it down. And watching you play it, I realized I would need at least a good guy to play with. Yeah, it's chaos. It's very interesting to watch. 'Cause you got to be pretty smart about that game. And it's not your traditional style, or it doesn't fit in that genre like you would think. That's a good choice. Red Dead 2, I did play Red Dead 2 and I had a lot of fun with it. Cyberpunk, whenever I can afford to get it, I will play it. It looks very interesting. I think it's going to be a great game without a doubt. There's no way it's not going to be. Yeah, exactly. If I had the money, I'd be streaming fucking Cold War right now. Because I want to play them zombies real bad. But eventually it'll be affordable, and I'll be able to stream it, so, or play it at least. It's without a doubt going to be a great game, though. I don't always have a lot of money to spend on games, so I tend to buy more like indie games or games that are on sale in the marketplace. AAA titles are not always on my market. We're gonna have to make another staircase here. So. But Cyberpunk's one of those games that once I saw it, I knew it was gonna be fun to play because as long as it upholds to what they've said. Been burned by that before too, so. Straight on, I think that's straight on. But yeah, my go-to game would be Subnautica without question. I could play that game for hours and hours over and over again. Okay, that. I think that's straight on, yeah. But there's a lot of open world crafting games that honestly I could just sit and play for a long time. Actually, let's try and move this up back one more. Not going to that. That's just a terrible question to ask anybody, though. So Subnautica is like an open world survival game where basically you crash onto a planet. Basically, the 90% of the planet's covered in water except this crater that you landed in. Everything's underwater, basically. There's a few islands above water, but everything you do happens underwater. And there is a story to it, so you can actually like complete the game. But it's like any game like Minecraft or whatever. It's about just crafting and surviving, but it's a very detailed game, so a lot of the creatures and stuff just look magnificent and horrifying. That game scared me so many times in places. I don't do water very well. Like an Ark, I cannot do the water. But I love Subnautica. There's not a survival crafting game that exists on console that I have not tried. Yeah. That's the thing with like open world survival games. They all kind of follow the same general game pattern of like craft, survive. But they've all got their own little uniqueness to them. Like I'm playing right now Stranded Deep, which is basically like you're a plane crash survivor, and you've got to like basically it's Castaway but in a game. Give me an example. But I've got a bunch that are like in space or the forest, which is just like you on a. That's another plane crash, but you're on like an island full of cannibals, and you've got to fight them off and all this. I hate doing these like the railings going up walkways. But that'll have to work for now. And again, I'm going to finish that kind of off stream because it's a lot of typing. And you guys can't actually see me typing on the keyboard, so it's really just me staring at fences and stuff. But I'm going to get back into survival here. I absolutely love zombie games. Any of them, really. 7 Days to Die is probably one of my favorites. West has actually got me interested in streaming some World War Z, even though it is an absolute pain in the ass of a game, soon. But what are your opinions on zombie games? I guess I should ask that. Because not everyone's a fan. I would assume if you're asking me, you're a fan, but I never want to assume. But yeah, zombie games, Left 4 Dead 2, the Resident Evils, Plants vs. Zombies. Call of Duty Zombies is pretty much the only reason I want Cold War, because it's back to the OG Black Ops 2 zombies that I love so much. And see, zombie games aren't for everybody, because depending on the ones you're playing, there can be a lot of like monotonous kind of grinding action to them, when it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Because like Left 4 Dead, I think is an amazing game. I love them. I played them with my brother a lot. I do plan on streaming them, but it's really just the same thing over and over again. So it's not for everybody. Because there's a game similar to that. Is it Extinction? Earthfall. Earthfall. That's basically Left 4 Dead with aliens, which I have too, and I've thought about streaming, but it's like World War Z. It doesn't have checkpoints, so if you die, you don't. It's an absolute nightmare. Okay, I need to make a fence. I need to get some rope. Now, do you go more for like like I say, when you, because you said action games, are your action games more like in the I don't know. The only way I can describe it is like, do you go for more like a PG kind of rated game, or are you more in like the harder core action games that are more in like the mature content stuff? Hey, I've got a lot planned for next year, so I'll keep that in mind. The only survival games that I can't stream at this moment are The Forest and Stranded Deep, because they're on PlayStation and I do not have a capture card to stream my PlayStation. Okay. Because like I'm definitely that way too. Not that I need like a lot of violence to enjoy a game, but I like a lot of violence. If you get what I mean. Yeah, I guess you said Red Dead 2, so I should have assumed. Oh, I guess in Red Dead 2, besides Arthur, because everyone loves Arthur, who are your two favorite companions of the gang? Because I am Javier and Charles are the two I always went for. I did everything for them. And that would be a good game to just play over and over again. I never finished that game. I never got all the animals, like doing all the hunting and stuff. You know, the thing is, as long as you don't say Micah, I won't hate you. Dutch wasn't a bad guy. Yeah. Dutch is probably one of the most complex character developments in that story. And I don't really see him as the bad guy. I just see him as kind of like the father figure who was manipulated. Now, have you beat the game? I don't want to say any spoilers, so I guess I should ask you if you beat it. Okay. Yeah. And hopefully anyone else who's listening in chat has beat it. So. But he was just corrupted by the fact that he trusted Arthur so much that when Arthur started doubting him, Micah just took that as an opportunity to kind of work his way in and be, you know, to make him the bad guy. Dutch is just like the father who is told his perfect son, you know, broke the law and just can't believe it. And it ultimately corrupted him. But you're not wrong, Dutch's character development in that story is incredible. It's not like any other character. Yeah. I love how they give, like, it goes before the first game. So you actually get the development of John Marston with the kid. Which I think is so important in that game to really help you understand like everything that happens in the first one. Rockstar doesn't fail with their games most of the time, so. Yeah. And just how that game didn't focus so heavily on like the story, but more on developing relationships between the characters. So when it's like when Molly finally gets shot, you see it coming a mile away when she starts blabbing her mouth off. But you almost feel bad for her because it's like these people are in such a shit situation and they're just so corrupted by their own thoughts of not only greed but self-preservation that someone who loved Dutch betrayed him because of that factor. And that just shows you, I think, how tense that gang's whole atmosphere really was. To try and save him, she killed herself. And in the end, I mean, I think we all know by the end who the bad guy was. I think it was pretty obvious, but I'll be honest with you, it took me like 3/4 of that game to really pinpoint who the bad guy was. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing. Like you get such a connection with these people. Like in the first Red Dead, they did really good with making you connect with John Marston. Like you wanted in every possibility to save him. You wanted him to survive. And it's the same way with Arthur and the whole gang. In the second one, you don't want any of the bad things to happen to him, and that's ultimately what makes Red Dead such a great game. Is that you're not playing it to see the ending. You're literally playing it to see the character development, to see what happens to these people. Because like that whole prison island area, that blew my goddamn mind. Rockstar's really good at changing things up, and when they did that, it was just. I'm trying to catch like an enchanting book or a better fishing pole, so, and grind some. And I got way too obsessed with my hat in that game. I remember literally people would bump into me and knock my hat off, and I would end up like fist fighting them for it. Also, was watching another streamer play it, and he said that he should have never looked like really clean cut because he was living out in the Old West. But I always had Arthur looking like snazzy as hell. Yeah, like even with GTA 5, I mean, no one felt bad when Trevor, like if you choose to go the route with killing him, no one feels bad about that. But at the same time, you are attached to the characters. Yeah, see, it seems like a lot of people do that. I had him in like the nicest vest. He always had his hair slicked back. He had a beard, but it was like a trimmed one. But I could get why people would make him real bummy. I knew Trevor was gonna get killed. I knew it was coming. But yeah, you do feel bad for him. Well, Anime Weez, if you can hear me, we need to get an enchanting table first. Unless you got one. I'm not cheating us an enchanting table. Oh, you're true. You're true. He's not as generic as the other two. He's also completely psychotic. But the big thing is you realize that Trevor's like attitude is not necessarily based off of himself, but more the fact that he's just lived in this kind of dingy lifestyle for so long. Okay. Sorry, I had something to deal with there real quick. Are you asking if I got a new emote? Or did you? Oh, okay, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be at the beginning of the year getting some new emotes, but yeah, that's my hello emote that my wife actually hand drew that on her iPad. She did all my emotes and my logo and everything, but well, thank you. I think it looks really good too. I just think when I did my emotes the first time, I went a little basic with them. I mean, she did an amazing job. They look good. I really love the rip emoji. Which, hold on, I'll put the other two up in chat real quick because no one else can use them. But I've got the first one, the one you unlock is like my hello, and then there's an LOL, and then a rip, and I really love the rip one. I just think the hello and the LOL don't. Me and her both kind of agree they don't stand out as much as a lot of other emotes on Twitch. I'm still gonna keep them because it'll always be good to have them to rotate and rotate. Well, thank you. I'm sure if she's paying attention, she appreciates it. She's my moderator, so. But I'm gonna be changing my logo up and all that at the beginning of the year to kind of, bring a little more growth to the channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, I do really like the logo. What I think I'm gonna actually get is I'm gonna get one that's a little bit more animated. So I'm thinking of doing is getting like the laughing Buddha, which you know everyone knows, but have my face on him. So like a bearded laughing Buddha holding a controller in some way. I haven't fully finalized it, but I've been streaming for almost a year, and I absolutely love my logo that my wife did.
Hey,
What?
you want to run over to your building you made? Because I'm currently standing on a cobblestone tower right next to it that leads to the Mortal Stronghold.
Okay. And what do you want me to do about that?
I was just going to show you.
Well, there's a lot of death between me and you, so I'll do it in the morning.
Hey, I've also got like 11 stacks of books.
Okay. Yeah, we need to build a community channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That logo idea is going to be good. Because once the beginning of the year starts, I'm going to actually purchase a subscription to Lightstream, which if you don't know what it is, it's like a cloud-based OBS system for console streamers. So that way I can actually have like a starting soon, taking a break, and ending soon screen. So I'm trying to get my logo revamped so then I can have it used in those screens. And my wife's a really good artist. She just doesn't do like super high contrasty stuff. She's more of like the cartoony stuff. So I've been looking at a few sources to get some done. But I do know with my plan with next year is to put a lot of heavy focus on my channel, and if I can start to get subscribers and I start to get more emote slots, then I know I'm gonna need more. Yeah. Well, and I think for like the emotes, they're still going to be very cartoony. I just think with some of the games that I'm going to be playing next year, it'll be nice to have like a hype emoji and stuff like that. But I throw my emotes out everywhere. It's just I only have like the basic 3 emote slots, so unless you're tier 3, you won't have access. Or tier 3 sub, you wouldn't have access to all of them. Just gotta keep going, and one day we'll get more slots unlocked. But this year was more about seeing if Twitch was something that I felt like I could do. Next year is more about making my channel, making it into something. And I honestly got people like you to thank. All the great chatting I've had in these past couple of like months has just been amazing motivation for me. So I catch like I think I'm done. It's daytime. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you for being here along the journey. You know, Twitch is not always easy. And it's easy to kind of lose motivation sometimes. And honestly, having an active chat does a lot to help. It's definitely one of those things that it's not always needed, but you know, talking to great people while playing some great games is always fun. So it's just trying to show that support back. It's crazy sometimes. But we all do what we can. See, I'm a strong believer in growing together with other small streamers, you know, and I would love to think one day that I could be as big as some of those guys with several thousand viewers, but honestly, I would just love to have like a good small community around my channel, and I'd be happy. Yeah, and it happens sometimes, you know, it happens. Oh, this cactus-sized chunk of cobblestone. Is this what you're talking about over here? Probably. Yeah, someday, you know. Some people grow quicker than others, and you know. Honestly, this first year, I didn't have the best focus and direction on my channel. I was kind of for honestly the past 10 months kind of self-directioning myself around. Definitely playing what I love, but not really doing enough on the channel to bring focus to it. And it may have been because, you know, it took me 10 months to really gain enough confidence to be able to sit in front of a camera the way I can now. But I see a lot of good changes coming from my channel in the future. More in the sense of me being less self-conscious about what I do for you guys, and more about me just having fun with you guys. Because I've got some very torturous things planned for my channel points in the future, which should be fun. And I think that's inevitably the part of a streamer. Well, thank you. I'm excited to have you along the journey. Sorry, I was... Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, I think, especially for not all streamers, because there's definitely people out there who have found a way to draw in big crowds, and they do it quickly, and that's amazing, honestly, seeing that. Because there's a couple streamers I know who have not been doing it nearly as long as I have, and they get a lot more viewers and everything, and it doesn't bother me. It actually makes me excited to see what I could actually accomplish. And it's in a way motivated me a lot to keep pushing. Because the only person who can really stop you is yourself. That's the most important thing to remember. Because there can be a lot of toxic people out there. Sadly. So, I could probably fence that in. I would rather help build a community than tear it down. These things need to go away, but I have a feeling there's like one... Yeah, one log in most of them. And that's what my plan is, for sure. You know, I told myself I would give myself a year. And if I could keep motivation with Twitch, and I could hit a few goals that were not like crazy goals to hit, but if I could hit those goals and I could keep the motivation, then I was going to stick it out. And my wife has fully supported me to keep streaming as long as I can, and as long as it's a viable thing, then I'm going to keep doing it. You know, my son's only 19 months, so I've got at least till he's 3 before he's going to probably half days of school. So at least the next 2 years are gonna be strong dedication to my streaming. I mean, I now stream close to 7 days a week, so I don't think that's super important to be a good streamer, but more on my dedication level, I guess. I wish I was on PC. I think I could give you guys a lot better content on if I had a PC, even just like capture card through, but I think my stream looks good. I think the content I bring is exciting most of the time. You know, Minecraft has its moments, but honestly, I've been getting a lot of chatting lately, so playing Minecraft was really to give an opportunity to not only get chat involved in the game, but give me a chance to be able to focus on chat a little more at times. Should probably get my animal farm started. But yeah, in the future, I've got like games like Apex and Warzone and a lot of solo games planned. Well, thank you. I try to do the best I can. I mean, to be honest with you, being that I've been doing this for 11 months, I have made my mistakes with my content already. So I kind of know, not necessarily what people want to watch, but more what I should not stream. Because when I started streaming, I was streaming Grand Theft Auto 5 content, which was great. It was a lot of fun. I still love playing that game, and I still do. But it that's almost a more saturated market than playing Warzone. So it's not that there wasn't views there. It's just that I don't think I could have built an actual audience off of that. So we started switching it up and playing a whole bunch of other things, and played Stardew Valley for a while, which actually led to getting some good followers, and then I realized it's more important to play what I enjoy and less important to play what I think people want to see. Because ultimately, if I enjoy what I'm playing, oh god, I'm gonna get distracted. Ultimately, if I enjoy what I'm playing and I'm having fun playing it, then I can have a lot more fun talking and engaging. And I learned from a lot of other streamers who I kind of saw struggle. Because Twitch streaming is... Yeah. Well, and that's kind of... I think it's more personalized to the streamer as well. So, like, to use a Twitch streamer everyone knows, Ninja, for example. You know, Ninja built his image off of Fortnite, and I think he still could have done very good with playing other games, but he just took the time to become that kind of. And I never watched Ninja, so I actually didn't know how many other games he played. I just kind of knew him for his Fortnite content. But if people choose to be a one game streamer and they choose to build an audience around that, then you are kind of building an audience around the game and its content, which is fine, and you're going to build a community around you and your abilities within that game. I would much rather build a community around me and the content that I like, and less about one specific type of content. Because when I started streaming, it was to find a community that I could fit into and that I could honestly find friends that I could enjoy playing games with and just having fun with. And I really have found that, so. Everything's all positive from here for me, honestly. I had a crafting table, did I not? And that's the one big thing I always try to do is just keep myself in the positive. Because I saw a TikTok today. There's so many TikToks out there with like streamer advice, and this one was probably some of the best streamer advice, where he talked about how when people talk about wanting to stream and how excited they are to try and stream, and everyone's always like, you should do it, it's so amazing. And he's like, I don't always say it that way, because he talked about how it's like a mental roller coaster. And you'll have your up days and you'll have your down days, and you're probably going to have more down days than you're going to have up days. but it's about being able to take those up days and really make something of them. Because my streams aren't always good. But as long as I'm having fun, I keep hearing the craziest noise. If I'm having fun, then there's no reason that people won't have fun watching it. So, and some games just aren't as exciting, and people aren't as excited to watch them, and that's fine too. Thank you. I have met a lot of younger streamers recently. I'm 29, so I won't call myself old, but I've met a lot of streamers that aren't even 20 yet or in their early 20s who struggle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just keep hearing that sound. But there's a lot of people who struggle with just that mental battle, and it's something that if you're not ready for, honestly, it's gonna wear you down pretty bad. Because I can remember literally I can remember how my first stream went, and I was so nervous to when I got my first like chatting, and I got my first kind of like viewers, and I remember all that, but I also know that everything that's happened so far on my Twitch channel has gotten me to where I am, but I can't live off of past success. I've got to strive for a future. So, I mean, I just hit 200 followers, I think, yesterday, which is I absolutely love, and I've been trying to think of some way to say thank you to everybody for that. And it's kind of what's, keeping me motivated these past couple of days to keep streaming. And I get a lot of people in chat who are honestly looking for some advice, and I genuinely enjoy giving it out. I'm just talking about making an enchanting room, so I think I'll start working on that. Thank you. Yeah, it took me 9 months to hit 100, and I joined a like supportive Discord community that's all about streamer support, and I hit 200 in less than a month. So it really taught me that it's important to get out there and to network with people and to just be in other people's streams, Just let people know, hey, I'm out there. Because I don't know how many people stream on Twitch, but it's a fairly large number. There's a lot of people in this world. Twitch is a platform available everywhere. So standing out can be quite a difficult task at times. But if you're present in people's streams and in their communities, and it's like with you, I recognize your name, and I'm starting to recognize a lot of familiar faces, which is awesome. And you really start to become part of something more than just somebody watching a channel. I don't know. I think a lot of people have a lot of reasons for streaming. Either to make money or to make friends or to escape mental demons. But whatever reason it is, the amount of community created on Twitch, the amount of love that small streamers show is just, yeah. You get what I'm saying. I honestly never. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're going to stream and you're going to be a streamer, then you better start to learn your community. And not only that, learn their communities. There's a lot of people who come into my streams that I know a lot of people in their streams, and those people have started to come over here because they've just started to get to know me. And Twitch is like anything, it can have its toxic people and it can have its grateful people, and I would just rather be someone who, if I never make it anywhere on my channel, I still want people to know that I appreciate them for every little bit of everything I've gotten because of the support I've had. Because I could just as easily be sitting here talking to myself no viewers as I could be to you guys right now. So, and I know as a streamer, a lot of people feel that pressure to put on good content, which can lead to some places. Thank you. I try and be as open and honest as I can about everything. My grandma raised me to very much be open about my heart, so I'm not afraid to be emotional about things. I just want Twitch in general to be a community that builds people up and not breaks them down. Especially in this day and age. How many should I have? I think I'm gonna need like 3 solid stacks to build this. And I'm glad you're all sticking around while I'm just mining away here. And I hope you're enjoying your Friday or whatever day it is where you're at. He wants an enchanting room. That's a creeper. Yep. Ow. Blew my creeper blew up my crafting table. Okay. Because, you know, Twitch is a platform for everyone to grow on. Yeah, creepers. Creepers are not fun. I play on hard and pretty much only hard though, so you get them a lot. That's why I wish this game had the hardcore mode. I would really love to have the permadeath feature. Because there's times in this game, you know, even on hard, where once you've got a diamond sword and all that, there's not much that's stopping you. So I'm gonna wait till daytime before I go and start building this enchanting room. No, consoles have hardcore. So I can, we just got peaceful, easy, normal, and hard. And that's it. And I don't get why we don't have hardcore. It would be such an easy feature to add, but they just haven't added it yet. And it kills me. Because I mean, this game is difficult. Obviously, it has its moments. But it's the kind of game... I don't play a lot of survival games with permadeath on, but it's the kind of game where permadeath would really enhance it a little bit. Yeah. That's the only problem. Obviously, consoles have limited space, and their CPUs are not running nearly as efficiently as PCs can, so... Yeah, there's a lot of things that are coming for console, especially with the new next generation consoles coming out. And they've been getting a lot of support for this game from a lot of people, so... They've talked about trying to get some mods added to Xbox, like some of the more basic mods. But so far they've only been able to really add them as like worlds you can go into. Because my wife purchased the... she really likes like decorating in these games. I need to turn this on. So she purchased the furniture world, which in that world allows you to like put down couches and chairs and stuff and sit in them, like I know you can do with some mods on console. So they're trying, but limited space on here. Because unlike the PC, these maps are not endless. They do have a definite end at some point. See, it's cool that they're really trying to integrate a lot more stuff for console users. Because when I started playing Minecraft on console, it wasn't even Bedrock Edition. It was like the... Oh, I don't even remember what it was called. But it was bad. They didn't have half of the stuff that either of the other ones had, and... it was a struggle. But I'm glad they've gotten to a point where they can keep it fairly updated. Because it's like Fallout New Vegas has mods, and those mods will crash that game so fast that it's best just to not mess with them. So I think Mojang's or Microsoft's trying their hardest to avoid putting things into Minecraft that are going to create issues that would just require them to remove them. So, which is fair. Where is the stone cutter? Should be right there, shouldn't it? They've added a lot of new stuff since last time I played Minecraft, so I'm kind of 3, and I don't think I have an iron ball. I do not. But that's another reason why I started playing Minecraft, because I was having kind of a hard time engaging chat with some of my other games. You're going to require me to smelt this down, aren't you? Because I need this one. No, maybe I just need this one? That's andesite, that's not what I need. Just trying to make some armor stands. I think this is the double-fired one, isn't it? Makes it a complete pain to make these armor stands. Hey, thanks. I'll look forward to you swinging by. Alright, well, have a good night's sleep. Much appreciated you swinging by, and always enjoyed the chatting. Have a good Friday or Saturday, wherever the next day there's going to be. Why can I not find this? Thought it was the double cooked boy. Ah, there it is. Yeah. So we gotta double fire those boys. I only need 3 of them though. Save those for later. It's like one of the most resource heavy things you can make. Get a couple armor stands made, and then we'll find a spot for that enchanting. And again, guys, if you're watching and you're interested in getting some interaction in the chat, there is some new channel points, and there will be more channel points to come. Minecraft definitely has a lot of options and opportunities as we progress the game more to get even more of you guys involved. So. And we'll be doing some pranking things. I might set up some fun little events within the game as well for us to do. I have built some parkour courses in the past, but I don't really know if I want to go through the pain of doing that for this server. So we will see. We got like a couple armor stands made for over here. And I'm not 100% sure, I might stream some Warzone or some Apex later tonight after the Minecraft stream. I've been trying to grind Apex to gold, and I'm trying to get a little more adapt to Warzone, so. Thanks, Madhead. Much love, brother. Have a good night. I'll catch you in the morning. If you're streaming tomorrow. Pretty sure you stream every day, so. Get a good night's sleep, brother. Just trying to clear out some of these chests and get some of this armor on these stands. So, a bunch of chaos going on in there. Throwing that fire and heat in chat. Always love it, always love it. Okay. Now I got a shovel. I got a pickaxe. Let's go. Let's see. Anime ways of spots over here. Probably gonna put the farm animals in that little divot there. the village will run off over there. So maybe we could, try not to put it too close to hedges. I don't know where Anime Weeds is, but when he finishes his build, it's going to be an impressive motherfucker. This is what I hate, we're just trying to randomly build buildings. So maybe we'll wait. I know we don't have the enchanting table yet, so I can probably work on getting the animals first. Because I have everything to get all the animals, so let's focus on that first. Probably going to have to go get some more wood, though, for fencing. Definitely going to have to get some more wood for fencing. So let's make a couple axes. And for all you who are watching, if you do have any suggestions for any games that you would like to see me play, please let me know. I'm always looking for new things to play and try out and get involved in. So, and the gaming community is vast, so I may not always be able to play those games or get them super quickly, but I have a list right now of games that I plan on streaming. So I would love to. For those of you who are new to the channel, I do stream a variety of games. So like tonight I'm streaming Minecraft, maybe some Apex or Warzone later. Tomorrow I will definitely be streaming some Gears 5. And then Sunday some Far Cry 5. So hopefully Sunday we can get some good action going on in Far Cry 5. Because I was chatting a little too much last stream and didn't do a whole lot. Okay, so we're going to go get some more oak first before we start worrying about animals, because I know I don't have enough wood to make all of those fences. I would really love to test if they got rid of the whole, if your animals are in a bigger than 10 by 10 area, they despawn, but I'd rather not get a bunch of cows and then them all despawn. Might jump in a boat and just do some exploring here in a little bit, honestly. Boom, boom, boom. And again, if any of you are interested in jumping in and playing some Minecraft, please let me know. The server I am on now has a limited number of people that can join it, but I would always be ready to start up a Realms to get all you guys involved in some of this action. And just have some fun building some things, creating some things, and generally just pranking each other. Because once we get all the basic building done on this, there is going to be some pranks done. People are going to get killed. Things are going to get stolen. Houses may get blown up. All sorts of things are going to happen. See, me and Anime Weeds have done a prank server before, and we had some very strict rules about not demolishing each other's houses. That might be a little different on this server. And yeah, if you guys want to get a Realms going, I am all for doing that. Minecraft is cross-platform, so we can get involved with a lot of you guys. Obviously, if you're a PC player and you're jumping over to console, you might have a lot of limitations and handicaps, because we do compared to you guys, but wouldn't mind having a little bit of everything going on. And the same goes with anything else I play, like Apex, Warzone, any of that. Always welcome to have people join in. The only days I really don't have people join in with us are Saturdays and Sundays. That's more because those are story-based games that are very heavily driven with the story, so it's hard to get people joining in. Because I don't really play a lot of like PvP stuff. Just not really my style. Okay. So I'm gonna need 8 fence gates to start off with. And then an absolute ton of fences. Okay. I try not to put the farm too close to my house so I don't have to constantly listen to the sound of animals. Drives me a bit insane. That should be 10 now. So there's a lot of things in Minecraft that you'll learn very quickly get very annoying if you have them too close to your house. Like animals, which is a lot of noise. There. Now we'll just run this across here. I can break out the other ones. Okay. Can we get the middle done now? It's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So boom, boom. This side. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And then I'm gonna have one of these pens is gonna be for llamas. And then the chickens, I have a very special way of containing the chickens. Because chickens, to me, only have the use for eggs. So, chickens don't get that much freedom on my farm. You need to go away. Sir. Yeah, I can tell. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll try and sleep. Let's see if we can all sleep. Oh, yeah, I got Phantom swooping on him. Burn, you bitch. Oh, I wonder if I go hit him, I can get a... Do we get one? Oh, nice. We got the Phantom Membrane. I jumped, though. Yep, I jumped like an idiot. Whoops. Well, I want to thank everyone who stuck around with me for tonight. Just kind of a chill stream here on Minecraft. I think for the most part, my Wednesdays and Friday streams, which will be Minecraft at least till the end of the year, are going to be a little more chill, a little more laid back streams where I just kind of hang out, build, chat, and just enjoy the time with you guys. So, and again, always feel free to throw out some suggestions for things I could build. There is a channel point thing for it. And I would kind of reserve that for if you've got like a big build idea, but if there's just some small ideas or some small tweaks or twerks that you think I can do to things, I'm always welcome for them. I'm more of a builder, not a designer, so when it comes to interior stuff, I do not do the best with that. And I always love to get a little feedback, so. Obviously, as I've said before, we are kind of in the basic beginning stages of this world. As we begin to explore further out and develop more, we will... we'll do a lot more. So, and I'm looking forward to getting into doing some of the pranking stuff. And if you guys have any ideas for that, I would be completely welcome to that too. Again, we're playing in vanilla, so doing some things is going to be a little bit harder than others. But there is always things that we can do. And I would love to get you guys involved in messing with some of the other people on the server. There's a very limited number of people on the server. Only a few others joining me here, but doesn't mean we can't have fun with them. And again, this house will be completely revamped. once I've got some other things going on. So I've got an idea to do a whole llama land. So that's gonna. Oh, they broke his door. This is Hedge's house. Oh, very nice, very nice. He is actually traveling for the next couple of days, so probably won't be joining us again until next week. But Hedge will kind of be the hit or miss join of the server because he is from New Zealand, so who knows what he's doing when he's doing it.
I'm back.
He's back. Where what do you mean?
I think
Where
the
you at?
sand village might be dead.
Really?
Yeah, I'm over here digging up sand by it. I see some cats, but no people.
That's funny. Probably gonna go 15, maybe 30 minutes more.
Okay, I'm just digging up more sand because life now.
Well, I got the tower built. I'll put the command block in. I'll probably do some off-stream stuff tomorrow to get the command block and all that put in.
Okay.
So once you got all this sand done, it'll be ready. I just don't want to do a bunch of typing and stuff on stream.
Yeah. You're welcome for the flat area over there, by the way.
Oh, is that all sand before?
Yeah, where you put that tower, that was where I was digging last.
Yeah, I mean, I ran through here one time with zombies following.
There was some pillagers by my house last night. I think some are stuck over where I was digging by the shore over there, but I didn't see the main forces. I think they despawned.
Okay.
I died a lot this stream.
I noticed.
Well, I found the in portal stronghold, which for some reason had a skeleton spawner fused into the side of it. They were assholes.
That's why I keep hearing weird noises when I go down there. Yeah, it looks like this is dead. Just
But I guess it's a free game, anything that's left.
yeah, so I'm just grabbing it. Why not? It'd be better if I had not. I have like found almost no iron in this game. So.
Yeah, I did have like close to 2 stacks, and then I got greedy. Then it all gone.
As that happens.
Jesus Christ. Get the shit out of me. Brown boots out of the side of my view all of a sudden.
You like my leather boots?
I don't even think I'm wearing boots, so I can't really judge.
Yeah, once I got a little more time, I'm gonna add a lot more detail to the stuff over here.
Yeah.
Need to get it built real quick.
I've got the auto smelter going, so glass is being made currently, but I still need more sand, so.
Yeah, the villager is definitely stuck in the water. Oh, you fucking asshole! He was not. Bitch. Oh my god, he hit so hard. He hit so hard.
See, I think one of them did have an enchanted crossbow, so.
He's one of the axe boys.
Oh, okay.
He just hit so hard. Strafe jump. Oh god, this is gonna be an impossible strafe jump. I'm no parkour master. I can't do it. Something I was saying was like I could build a parkour map for this just to have fun, but god, it literally would take me like 2 weeks to build.
Yeah.
And it's such a pain.
Especially since we don't have anything like angel blocks, so you gotta build up.
Yeah, I have to build everything. And building like a parkour in this world would be hard because I'd either have to put it way the fuck in the air,
Yeah.
or I'd have to conform it to the shape of the world, which is very hard to do.
That's one of the things LD Shadow Lady did in their X Live video, the one where when you die, you gain another heart, and then when you get 10 hearts, then die, it's game over. No one was really losing hearts, so she built like a parkour map stupid high in the sky and had prizes, but literally no one could finish it. They all fell to their death.
That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it, though. Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes in Minecraft, it can get a little too easy.
Yeah.
Trying to find some animals for. Well, and I wish there was a way, because I've read there's a way that you could like copy and paste commands in the text to build certain buildings, but I've never been able to successfully do it.
Well, I can tell you, if you push right to go into the chat thing and then press up, it's your last text you typed. So if I push up right now and then hit X, that was.
Yeah, I already know that.
So that's one way to do it, at least.
Just most of those like copy and paste things are like 6,000 characters.
Oh yeah.
Because they're code.
Oh, you mean copy to paste into there?
Yeah. Because apparently they're supposed to work, but every time I've tried them, they don't work.
Yeah.
Can we have a biggie? I guess we'll test to see if you despawn. Biggie. I should have just eaten that carrot in front of him.
I've been living off of rotten flesh this whole stream.
That's gross.
Indeed.
Did a lot more like fish and stuff. But
A lot of times I was in a abandoned mine shaft. It was just me, a sword, and a bunch of zombies. So.
Let's see here. Yeah, sure, why not?
Wish we had those one things that keep things going even when you're offline.
Chunk loaders.
Yeah.
Well, that would, if we were in realms, it technically works that way. To where your chunks would stay loaded, but
Just be nice if this auto smelter was still going while I wasn't online.
yeah, so you had like at least I think it's close enough that because I can see it from my house, so the chunks should be loaded.
Yeah.
From my house. All right, let me go inside. Try and get over here. All right, everyone. I think we're gonna close the stream out there for tonight as we watch the sunset here in Famalama Land. I want to thank everyone who joined us tonight. All the great chatting from Madhead, from everyone. And I really hope that I can get some good involvement in these games from you guys. I'm going to add some more channel points, not only for in the game, but for things for me to do, like eating some spicy jelly beans or some nasty food or whatever, and just have some fun with it. We will be back tomorrow with Gears 5. It's not Gears of War 5, it's just Gears 5. With more Gears 5, and I might stream a little Apex tonight. If not, I will be streaming it tomorrow night. So just keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to be shooting a raid over to a fellow streamer by the name of Necro Warrior. I believe right now he is playing some Pokemon. Sword and Shield, yep. So if we could send him a little raid over there, give him a little bit of hype, give him a little bit of love from the channel over here, that would be awesome. Much appreciated. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.